Hey, welcome to Pocono Outdoors Guy. Today we're doing a little bit of night fishing. Stay with us. So Josh has been telling me he's been slaying crappies out here, so he's been begging me to come out at night. So we're out on his boat. It's evening, so it'll get dark here in a few minutes, but we're going to try some of this. Now let's talk to Josh and see just what we're going to do for a setup.
All right, so like George said, tonight we're out for crappies. I've been on a fantastic bite, and what's really different about this type of fishing is I do a lot of big fish fishing, a lot of sitting and waiting, a lot of just waiting on a highway spot for fish to move through. This is the exact opposite. We're going to be casting constantly, non-stop action. It's a real breath of fresh air from the regular sit and wait fishing I do a lot of. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey Josh, why don't you tell us a little about the setup we're using today?
So it's a pretty basic setup. If you've fished for crappie before, you've probably seen it. It's really nothing complicated. I'll show you here. I just have a split shot, probably about 2 feet, 2.5 feet down to a small fathead shiner. And you know, twitching around a little bit, you can let it sit, you can do a lot of things. Any way you fish a minnow presentation, you can do for crappie. So very basic rig. We also have some jigging wraps and some really small spoons, so we might experiment a little bit, but the fatheads are always a safe bet.
Well, how deep are we fishing? What are the fish running right now?
Well, since we're going to be fishing at night, they're going to be coming up shallow. If you're in the daytime, maybe 25 to 30, but because we're fishing at night, it's probably going to be more like 10 to 15.
I've got a little guy on here. And,
oh yeah, it's a crappie. First one of the night.
Yeah, that's a nice little one. There you go.
George strikes first.
And that's the odd, huh? Yeah, that's actually a good size if you're going to eat them. This is the size I'd like to keep. I don't know if I call these trophies, but I think they're really nice crappies.
Definitely a good eating size.
Yeah, absolutely. And Josh is using that rig with the split shot. I'm just using a little ball jig with a tip with a fat head as well, and this one just will not let it go. Well, we'll get this guy unhooked and we'll get him back in the water. We're not keeping any tonight. There we go. All right, let's let him go. And he's off. Awesome, let's get another one.
Okay.
So we're actually doing a little bit of sharpshooting right now. They're not quite balled up as thick as they will be, so we're actually fishing individuals on the sonar right now. We're just looking for them, dropping our jigs and minnows down, and we can see how the fish are interacting with them on the screen. It's a very great way to target individual fish. I'm actually working one right now, but he just disengaged with me, so on to the next one. Just hooked my first one of the night. Prime time just sort of set in here. He's ready. I'm gonna flip him in. Oh, that's a nicer one.
Oh, there you go. That's a real nice one.
Prime time just set in. Kind of moved into our hot spot, and it's been, I don't know, how many casts was that, George? 2, 3?
That was just a couple, yeah.
Yeah, nice looking crappie right there.
Yeah.
Why don't we, I don't know how well we'll be able to see it on camera, but I have a little 12-inch measuring tape here. We just pop them down there.
You know what? Let me switch to night vision here. Maybe we can get a better shot.
Ooh,
of
night
it.
vision.
There we go.
So here's my 12-inch marker. His tail's right on the one, and it's about an inch past there. So that's a 13-inch crappie.
That is really nice.
That's a sweet one right there.
I like it.
If we were going to keep anything, we wouldn't keep anything in that size range. You know, these guys and up, you got to let them go. That's how you produce those 16, 17-inch crappies. So let's get this guy back in the water.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, let's get more.
Definitely. So I talked a little bit about sharpshooting before, and I wanted to show you this. This is actually my jig we're marking down there. And you can see, oh, I have a fish coming up at it right now. Very exciting. Oh, I missed him. That's very unfortunate. We just had a fish strike my jig on camera. Now that is exciting. But he just came back. I got him on. George, you want to take the camera?
Yep. That's the way you do it.
There we go. Got him to strike twice. Coming in quick. I'm going to flip him in here. There we go.
Another nice crappie.
Another nice crappie. Let me show you what I caught him on here. That is just a small 1/8 ounce jigging wrap. And that is the perfect bait for sharpshooting. It's pretty heavy for its size, so I can mark it well under my sonar. And they really love it. So let's get this one unhooked and put her back and get some more.
Let's take one more look at that thing, Josh.
Check that out. My second one of the night. We'll get more, and probably bigger too. But they're just such a cool fish. I really love crappie fishing. It's something I've done a lot more of this year, and I can't get enough of it.
Good stuff.
Definitely.
Let's let that one go.
Let's do it.
You're good. Yeah, there's one. That's a little guy. Another quick release.
Yeah, they got really soft mouths.
Yeah, but that's okay. They're fun little guys to catch. I
Definitely.
took my bait too, so I got to rebait. But that's good. It's a fun night, and it feels good to get back on fish.
Got myself another one here. Found ourselves a nice school of them, and we got them. Dropped down to them. George had one. They got off. I got down there, and here's mine. So it's like you locate the school, and you just inevitably hook up. That's kind of a small one, but again, eater-sized fish. We'll get plenty more of those. Let's put them back. I am hooked up again. Got my little jigging rod here. Another, and he just popped off next to the
That's
side
a
of the
quick
boat.
release.
It's a quick release. That's okay. We're getting into tons of fish. There's going to be a ton more to come. Hooked up again. Lots of crappie action tonight. Flip them in. We are on them. On the crappie program. That's a small one. I mean, kind of got a humpback. Kind of an interesting looking one.
Yeah.
But cool crappie.
Yep.
Let's let him go.
Good action.
Definitely. Hooked up again. Probably 30 seconds is the last one. Basically catching them as fast as we want at this point. Another one right there. Hoping to find some bigger fish. We're kind of on a smaller school right now. But that's okay.
Still
Anytime,
fun to catch.
Definitely fun to catch. You really can't beat it. Non-stop action. Let's put them back.
So what we're doing here is Josh is manning the sonar, and he's working us back and forth over some of these schools of crappie. And we're kind of sharpshooting, and we're seeing the school, we're dropping down to them, and we're being pretty successful. Haven't had anything really big. Josh has got that one really big crappie, but we're just going to keep working and see what we can do.
Hooked up to another one. I think it might be a little bit of a bigger fish. Not sure yet. He's almost ready. Oh, he just popped off. That's a shame.
Well, they're getting tougher, aren't they?
Definitely.
Well, that's good. It still feels good to get hooked up.
For sure. There's a fish.
All right.
Feels like a decent one. I'm gonna flip him in here. Oh yeah. Heavy one. Heavy fish.
That almost worked like it was supposed to.
That almost looked like we knew what we were doing.
How about that? Nice fish, Josh.
Thank you. That's not as big as I thought, but he's a chunky one. It's a heavy
it's got
fish.
some shoulders on
Definitely. Man, he'd be a meaty one.
it. Yeah, there you go.
Sweet. Let's let him go.
Yeah, do it.
Come on. Feels like a big one. Feels like a nice one. Oh, it's a tank. It's a tank.
That is a nice crappie.
That is a tank.
Holy cow.
Oh, let's see if I can get control of him here. Come on, buddy. There he is. That is a chunky crappie.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get a length on him, but that could be 14 inches,
At least.
something like that.
Yeah.
That's a sweet one. Let's take that hook out.
That was on the jigging wrap too, right?
Yeah, that one was actually just on the minnow.
Oh, that was
I
minnow.
was
Okay.
actually just getting my jigging Rat back down there.
Nice.
Why don't we take a look on the board here and see what he measures? Should I use the light for this, George?
No,
Do
you're
that
good.
or no?
That's fine. We can do that.
All right, so here's my 1 inch bar. I'm trying to lay flat out. There we go. Right there. Well, it may not be quite as big as we first thought.
Look how fat he is, though.
Yeah,
It's a nice.
kind of the same size as that other big one I caught, but you know what? It's still a really nice crappie. Nice fat fish.
We'll catch them all night long.
Definitely. Put them back.
Yep. Let's go. Good work, man.
Thank you.
All right. Josh just hooked me up with a new leader. Got some fluorocarbon on there, and geez, it wasn't down, what, 30 seconds?
Not even.
Actually, we got one on here. It's not a real big one, but that's pretty respectable. That's not a bad little crappie.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so,
Wouldn't you say it's kind of the average size we've been on tonight?
yeah, they've been doing really well. You can get a little shot of him. Awesome. So, good job. Let's get some more. Sweet. Good one.
When?
All right, just got right back down to the bottom and hooked up again. This one's pretty nice.
Got a nice one, George?
Yeah, I think this one's kind of like the big one you got earlier.
Sweet.
Let's hope I don't lose him. Get him in here. But how's that for a hog, man?
Oh man, sweet fish, George.
Woo!
That is a nice one.
Oh, look, he got off right.
Nice, that's what they do.
Holy cow. Hold on there, buddy. Here you go. What do you think of that slab?
Wow, that is a sweet crappie, George. Very nice.
Well, you're right. The bigger ones do seem to come out more at night. I mean, we fish for these today, and you kind of get average size. And like you're saying, you come out at night and you really get these pigs. So this is a lot of fun. Good night fishing. Let him go.
Sounds good.
Woo!
Live.
All right, got another one on. Yeah, this is a smaller guy, but still a fun catch. That's kind of the average size we were getting before.
Non-stop action though, right?
Yeah, it's just lots of fun. Good little fish. There we go. Let's go get another one.
Fish. There we go.
All right, that was quick.
Definitely. Oh, it's not a bad one. Whoa. A little bit bigger than the average we've been getting. Nothing wrong with that fish.
Nope.
Grab him right there. Pretty sweet. I don't know what number this is at this point.
Yeah, no, I kind of lost count myself.
Yeah, definitely. On to the next one.
Sweet.
There we go.
There you go.
There he is. When you have them thick down there underneath you, it's not hard to transition from fish to fish.
That's kind of interesting. I mean, you're actually targeting one fish out of the school. You're bringing them up out of the school.
Definitely.
You know, and really focusing on just one fish and targeting him.
That's right. You can see that one just demolished that jig and wrap.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sweet, right?
Good stuff, man.
There we go. And hooked up on another one here. Little guy.
Yeah, that's the fun size, they call that.
Yep. Back he goes.
All right. There we go.
Very nice. Nice one or what?
Fish.
It's a really nice one, huh? Heavy one.
So it's been a really great night so far. Both George and I have caught a ton of crappies. It's a lot of fun. We could probably stay out all night and keep catching them. There's got to be a limit somewhere though. And I've had a lot of fun tonight. I hope, George, you have too.
Oh, absolutely. This is great.
Awesome. So I think that's going to about wrap it up. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, Josh, these crappies are a lot of fun, and I guess you're right. We got to call it quits sometime. But this not only brings to end tonight's fishing, this is all going to wrap up season 2 of Pocono Outdoors, Guy. But you guys stay with us. There's a lot more fishing and hunting to come in season 3, and Josh and I are out filming episodes for that right now. So I hope to see you out here again soon, back out in the water.